I'm curious what's going on with the Holofal Arathi when the Empire shows up and goes full evil on their new friends, us. Yeah, what Faerun just said about that was not great. Also, Faerun believes that dragons are known to scour lands and grant wishes. So, that sounds like... I mean, she's never seen one. She's only heard legends. But I wonder where that comes from. If that comes from people here or people back where they come from, like legends of dragons. Granting wishes is an interesting thing. I know that that's like a thing in other fantasy, but I don't think that that's a thing in WoW. That emerald dragon did fly off. That's kind of what I was thinking. That green dragon that made it over the stormy seas or whatever, and everyone's like, oh yeah, she's dead. But then it makes that remark in that book that some dragons see her in their dreams, and there may even be an entire flight of green dragons over there, which is fucking nuts. That's crazy. So, frankly, I mean, if we wanted to use the most obviously available other continent for where the fucking Arathi are, I think it would have to be Avaloran, since we don't know of any others in terms of names or anything like that. So, I think that'd be very cool. Another continent where there's a different flight of fucking dream dragons that maybe even have different directives or powers or something. It's fucking crazy. The Arathi Empire, how would they interact if they do at all? If they believe they're mythical and stuff, maybe they don't interact at all? I don't know. That's fun to think about. Arathi Empire must be so isolated to not know and see other races other than humans. Avaloran does sound very Arathor-like. Well, the thing is, that could also be the place where the Titan heretics went. And if those heretics perhaps were still on that island, maybe that subsect of Arathi was still in some way connected with the Titan Forged. Maybe that's why they... I don't know. Just some things to consider of like, if those were Titan Forged against the Titans, what does that look like? I don't know, are the Arathi, would they be cool with them, or would they fight against them, or like, well, how would that be? I don't know. King Arathor of Avaloran? Holy shit, dude. Avalon, yeah, King Arthur and so on. Oh, shit. The Emperor of Man, dude. Oh my god. This whole other continent shit's got me fucked up, dude. We're actually gonna end up going to another continent, and we're gonna find some crazy shit. That's so cool. They must follow the King Arthur storyline. I mean, that's what Six believes. I'm pretty sure it was Six that was telling me that he was really excited about all the Arthurian stuff that's being mixed into it. Maybe I think it was. I can't remember. Is there a Wuklamont? There's no Wuklamont. Speen. Imagine if his name is Thoradin, Emperor Thoradin. That would be... Yeah, and he has his Knights of the Round. Dude. Like fucking 12 chosen fucking champions or something, or however many there are. Oh my god. I'd be, oh my god. Yeah, the round, dude. Knights of the Round Table, dude. I'm not certain how spoilery it is to say, but we know the name of the Emperor of Light. Do you learn it from like a book or a side quest, or... So it says, it's got a key on the right side. This is interesting. The year of glorious dominion, his holy radiance, Emperor Thoradin, by sovereign edict, did ordain the assembly of the Holofal expedition to traverse the storming sea. His name is actually Thoradin. Holy fuck. Dude. This is gonna be full-blown Arthurian shit, dude. Holy fuck. How the fuck did people crack this? Dude, that's crazy. Gotta be like Thorin in the 15th or something. Wait, I called it? Yeah, man, Arthurian legend's so cool. You called it, dude. Loving Pyro, loving the zone so much. Don't underestimate autism. Praise Halone. I only said it because of the wall. What the fuck? It makes sense with the description of like fantasy dragons with fire and wishes and treasure. Dude. Do you think we'll get some sick Monty Python references, dude? Oh, some sick Holy Grail references. I'm really good at cracking ciphers. Makes me wish I would have looked at this closer. Arathi Empire is Camelot. Thorin and the Knights of the Nine. That's right, dude. And the Knights who say ni. The Knights who say ni. Ni. I hope dude an Arthurian Empire would be sick. You must bring us a shrubbery. I cannot wait for 14.0 Expedition Across Azeroth. Dude, we are going to fucking eat, bro. His Holy Radiance Emperor Thoradin. Who? What are you? Thoradin was a human warlord of the Arathi tribe who declared himself the first human king, by the way. Unified the scattered human tribes in the first great nation of Arathor and founded the capital of Strom. So unless this guy is like light forged, he gave his life to prevent the ancient monstrosity Zakaj from reawakening. In his search for the origins of humanity, which led him to the tomb of Keeper Tyr. I wonder if they could bring him back and immortalize him by like light forging him or something. Descendants, though, I get that. I get that. It could just be the same name passed down. We've seen that before. Literally, King Thoradin in fucking Final Fantasy is that. Oh, didn't it say King Thoradin the 9th? Oh, does it give a number? King Thoradin? Is that a Roman numeral 9 right there? Oh, you can't see. Sorry. Is that what that is? That's just Roman numerals for 9? King Thoradin the 9th, comma. That makes sense. So then I take it back. So it's the 9th. There you go. But that's how many years ago? Let's break that down for a second. Does that math out? How long have they been gone? Is 9 emperors even enough? That's not that long. That's like 1,000 years if they each lived 100 fucking years. That means that these guys are living for a long time. Right? There may have been emperors with other names. You really think so? You really think so? Half-elves at some point? They're half-elves? There may have been emperors with other names. I just don't know. Oh, right. They're half-elves. If all of them are, then they just have enhanced lifespans. I guess I didn't consider that they wouldn't be humans anymore. They would have extended life. Wait, would that mean that if Farron and Anduin got together, that she would outlive him, like almost certainly? The Arathi of Hollowfall, they have been gone 15 years. One other name was mentioned, if I remember correctly, not sure. It would. Damn. Wonder if the Scarlet Crusade will make an appearance in Arathor? And then I could see Scarlet Crusade being in like a group of individuals that are trying to like in a fashion like a different. I don't even know if I'd take it that way. It doesn't have to be. I don't know. Arathi would love the Scarlet Crusaders. More than likely, that is probably true. I can also see Turalian being accepted in Avaloran, especially being Lightforged. They might see him as like a fucking holy warrior of like destiny or something, you know? Especially if they don't have Lightforging. If they haven't like unlocked that or whatever, if they don't have Naru, which they might have fucking Naru. The Scarlet Crusaders turned to the flame in recent years, didn't they? Their magic is all about radiant fire. It is. Did the Arathi summon Sargeras to the cloud? Did they know of him? I don't think that's what happened. Avalorn would probably think Turalian's super cool up until they see his wife. Yeah, then... yeah. That'd be bad. Herod being the leader. Then there's a prophecy for his coming. Maybe they'd pick just like an easy to remember number, you know, something like twice as long as the average human, because it's not a full-blown elf lifespan. It's half elf, half human, right? So if humans only live like 70, 80, 90, 100 years at the max, then, you know, they could just do something and make it easy and be like, you know, half elf humans live twice as long. They live 200 years, something easy like that. And if you did that, then 9 emperors could make a little more sense. Maybe even 300 years would work even better. That puts us more in the realm of 2,700 years, which I feel is much more correct. Maybe about 300 years per emperor, per lifespan, maybe. And that could be, and then we also don't know if something is being done to the emperor specifically to keep them around maybe even longer, or if they indulge in light or some stasis. Yeah, maybe they die in battle if they're fighting something over there, you know? Would cause a weird situation where all the half-elf children are vastly outlived by their elven parents. That would be a tough dynamic, but that's an interesting opportunity for storytelling. Like in Warhammer? Is that what happens there? Like stasis on the throne? Yeah, something like that. I sincerely hope Denathrius won't screw the Empire. Illyria said in the story before, around Dawnbreaker, I look at these Arathi and see my son. I see. Perhaps even in some of those elven ways. Literally half human, half elf. I remember her saying that, but I didn't really pick up on that being what she meant by that. You know? I thought it was more in like, their devotion to the light or whatever. Can we hit 24 hours on the stream? No. The Imperium keeps their god emperor barely alive in stasis on his throne in 40k. Really? That's what they do? I didn't know that. Do you think like the memory of like their homeland, do you think that relates to like them using teleportation and shit to teleport back to their home? Dude, this I feel like would tie in nicely with that side quest that I was doing. Where that guy was talking about using memory of something to teleport there. That's really interesting. If you can always remember the Emperor, maybe you can technically always find your way home. That'd be fucking weird. That'd be cool. And in that way, that would fit kind of well with what you're saying. Where they use him as a beacon to light their path in the warp. That'd be kind of sick. Dude, this idea of their emperor perhaps being held in some form of like stasis or stases, that would be fucking nuts. Who knows, the 9th emperor could be living way longer than the other ones. You never know. Maybe the 8 emperors before him only lasted 100 years a pop, but this one's been alive for 1,000. Or 1,500. Or alive, you know? What does that even mean? That'd be sick, dude. Pyro, you know your Warcraft lore, your FFXIV lore? So the question is 40k when? Well, Space Marine 2 comes out on like September 6th or something like that, and I'm gonna play that game. So maybe I'll learn some shit there. Maybe the light keeps just resurrecting the same guy. Yeah, I'd like a play on that where like Arathor's divine spirit is like held within the light. And maybe Arathor's... Ooh, dude. What if they figured out a way to do it like Earthen? Where they could use like rebirth a new vessel and use Arathor's preserved memories to rebirth him. That'd be fucking crazy. Like memory crystals in the Machine of Awakening type shit. Where like he's infinitely sustained because they figured out how to use light to like keep his memories forever. That'd be crazy. Transfer the spirit to another body like a vessel, maybe? Like in Tensura? I don't know what that is. Like in this game, like the Earthen. Thoradin isn't only name of the emperors. In text, when Farron mentions the Aegis Wall, there's a mention of another emperor, Lanes the fourth. So who knows how many emperors Arathi had? That's a good point. That is a good point. I remember that being mentioned. I do remember that name being brought up. And they were referenced as an Emperor of Light. The fact that the Lothar noble family hasn't had luck for a long time makes me think her family would do a lot to gain favor in the Emperor's eyes, including perhaps throwing their daughter and her new heretic friends under the bus. I agree. I agree. It's a great idea. I feel like it hints directly at the possibility of that kind of thing. We've seen that shit before. We've fucking seen that shit before.